Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome to a new campaign on the channel. Today I'm going to be playing some Hearts of Iron 4 without any mods besides visual ones. I don't know when you guys are actually going to be watching this because this is going to be an achievement run campaign. So I'm going to just record the whole thing before I upload any of it, because one of the reasons I don't do Iron Man campaigns typically on the channel is because Iron Man modes can't be saved. So, if I was to record, let's say I'm 10 parts into a series, and then I record part 11, and then it turns out that I had my mic muted the entire time, which has happened before. Those of you who have... I have had audio issues like that before. Those of you who've ever seen my Crusader Kings 2 Ireland campaign know that there was an episode in there which was basically mute because my audio was so low. Then I cannot then just, oh, okay, mic was off, I'll just go back to the last save point and re-record it. That option is not available to me in Iron Man, so that's why if you're watching this, that means the entire series has been completed, so there is no need to backseat gameplays. Having said that, it is going to be an achievement run. We are going to, by we I mean me, I'm going to be playing as Germany, and I'm going to be reviving the Kaiserreich. We're going to be using Iron Man mode and historical AI focuses, and I'm going to try something that I think is a little bit different strategy. Actually, frankly, I don't know what the main so-called strategy is for playing the Kaiserreich. I just remember tons of people were playing it when Waking the Tiger came out, which I guess I could understand, but I just thought it's Waking the Tiger. Why aren't people playing in Asia? That's what the theme of the DLC is. So I just waved off playing as Germany and trying out their new tree. But I'm gonna do that now. So I've been sort of toying with this idea, and so here's the concept for me, right? It's 1936. Hitler and the Nazis are going to have been in power for 3 years at this point. And how do I describe it? It's like, why would the German military suddenly decide to coup them even though it's been almost 3 years? So I kind of want to role play this revival of the Kaiserreich. And so here's my concept. The concept is going to be that Hitler is going to pull Germany into a war. And it will be in reaction to said war that the military junta rises up against the Nazis. So what that means, to put it in simple terms, I am not going to be opposing Hitler immediately. I'm going to go and work on other stuff. I'm eventually going to go to war, and then we are going to go down the oppose Hitler path. All right, I hope that makes sense to everybody. I think it was pretty straightforward. So since we are not going to be doing opposing Hitler right away, well, first let's do a little bit of organization here. First, okay, we got our military factories up and running here. Let's get a little bit more here, here, and here. You know, let's just spread them out just so the production efficiency cap can rise a little bit everywhere. Perfect. There's one factory for each of them. Okay, so we're trading for more tungsten than we need. Okay. I think what I might want to do is rush the extra research slots. Yeah, we're going to go for the 4-year plan here. Available as political advisor. Yeah, I don't like getting the 2 research bonuses for industry this early, but I guess I'm just going to have to live with that. So let's go over here to the industry that I was just saying. Grab construction 1 and the basic machine tools. I also am going to want... What am I going to want? Not paratroopers. I don't need paratroopers. Perhaps not the Panzers, not the Land Doctrine. We are going to go... What are we going to go for? Electronic engineering is always good. Okay, so we've got our main 3 down there, but I think... Not the artillery. Engineering's fine. I don't need the logistics. Might get Marines here kind of early. That's what I'm sort of thinking. No, let's see, 297. You know what? We're going to go for delay to increase the organization of everybody. All right, next, we've got some free civilian factories. Okay, what is the one that's going to give me infrastructure in several of my areas here? Add maximum infrastructure in Brandenburg, Hanover, Thuringen, and Franken. We're just going to skip that and ignore it. Yeah, that's just a little bit out of the way. I want to come down here to the research slot. So since I'm not going to be doing that, let's go ahead and look into what kind of infrastructure I want to build. And I'm thinking maybe right here, or actually let's come down here, get that steel and aluminum going. All right, insufficient resources. Let's trade with the United States for right now, also the Dutch East Indies. Okay, so I am going to also not really be spending political power, at least at this early point in the game. It's going to be accruing for a while. I am going to spend a little bit of it early, but for the most part, I'm not going to be doing much with it. All right, cool. That gets me to 24. This is all infantry. Let's double check that. Okay, good. Okay, for the person in charge of my infantry, who are we going to go with? Hausner here or Witzelben? We'll do Witzelben. And then, of course, the one, the only, von Manstein. Yes, he will be in charge of the tanks. You know, our little aristocratic fella here. And make him, oh yeah, we can't make him a scavenger just yet, and there's no need in getting the entrenchment speed. Let's go ahead and, whoa, cancel that. We do not want to disband. We're just going to do that, and then we'll just build it up. That's going to put me a little bit of a deficit in light tanks, no big deal though. And for the field marshal, I think we're going to go with von Rundstedt. Again, let's keep things aristocratic since the Kaiserreich will be coming back. So we have von Witzelben, von Manstein, and von Rundstedt, all aristocratic. So by the von in their name, they should be sticking around once the war begins. Let's also get, let's see here, Witzelban. We're gonna go, just make it black, something like that. Very nice. Okay. Now, I've got some plans here, big plans, that are mostly going to involve me going at 5 speed for long periods of time. Oh, also, before I forget, let's go ahead and merge all of our fleets together. Okay, very good, very good. Puts them out here. Now, I have some, let's say, ideas as to how I want to play this out. And it mostly has to do with what kind of resources that I want. So something that I'm thinking here is maybe going after Czechoslovakia early, because they're going to have their independence guaranteed by Romania. On the other hand, now this is a good thing because it'd be nice to get Czechoslovakia early. On the other hand, the Nazis, I believe, are going to take control of Eastern Germany, and so if I take Czechoslovakia, that's only going to help them. Does Switzerland have any natural resources? They do have quite a bit of aluminum. There are certainly worse things than that, although I think they also have already, they begin the game with some forts, or am I just crazy? Do they not? Okay. How many divisions are in their army? 18 to 26. I don't know about that. So what I think I might do here is I think I'm going to take a shot at Belgium early. So that's going to give me access to the Congo and their rubber. But which really is honestly not that much rubber. If anything, the more important thing is that I'm going to get the steel in there. I could go after the Netherlands early, and usually when I'm playing as the Nazis in my personal time, I like to go after the Netherlands early so I can grab the East Indies. As far as other options, I'm pretty sure, in fact, I'm positive that what I'm going to do is attack Sweden. And again, we're talking about what my first war here is going to be. So Switzerland is awesome because it has the tungsten, it has the chromium, it has tons and tons of steel. Simply love it. So we could go for Sweden. We could go for Sweden and Denmark, just clear the whole north. But what I think I'm ultimately going to do is we're going to do Belgium and we're going to do Sweden. This is going to give me a border with France because, of course, that's going to be a war I'm going to have to fight at some point. It's going to help me surround the Netherlands, who are holding on to Mein Kaiser. So, you know, we want to take care of that. Incidentally, these MEFO bills, I'm just going to let them run out. I just don't give a crap about them. All right, and let's also see if I can get another 24 divisions. No, I can't. All right, well, let's just stop that so we can get an even 24 out. But we're going to want extra divisions to be getting pumped out because I'm going to need every bit of land mass that I can get my hands on. All right, 4-year plan here is done. Let's go right into autarky, I'm thinking. Yeah, because this is going to help me build the military factories faster, which I'm going to be doing once the infrastructure is done. And, of course, we are continuing to rush the extra research slot, although army innovations, that could be pretty nice, and I do like the armor technology bonus. You know what, let's let's swing over here real quick and get the armor innovations. All right, so I think, yeah, that's what we're going to do. The plan right now is going to be attack Belgium, attack Sweden, and see what we can do with that. Now, let's already get started on prepping our naval invasions. We should have 10 divisions that we're allowed to attack with. We've got 1, 2, 3 more thing. Yeah, so we're going to do 2 from each of these areas like this. Now, Sweden does start with a pretty strong navy. I should not underestimate it. But I figure I just need a landing at one of these places, and we're going to be all set. All right, transports are good. Let's come back over here. Wait a minute. Let's merge these. All right, they're all merged. Donuts, convoy escort. Whoops. Do some convoy escorts right here in the Baltic Sea. Whoops. There we go. Now we've only got about 40 or so ships. Not much compared to the Swedes. I want to get radio early because I just never know when else I'm supposed to get it. We do have quite a deficit in these divisions here that we're supposed to be cranking out. I'm going to get some of these out early just so I can get the other 4 queued up that I need. Alright, very good. Now, this is a demilitarized zone over here, so for right now, we're just going to build a fallback line right there. Crank these out as soon as they're ready. And that way we will have 2 armies to work with. Tanks are going to be key here. So what I think I'm going to do is the Belgian army is not very big, 13 divisions right now. Notice again that I'm not spending any political power. I'm probably going to use the tanks against Belgium because I think Sweden's land army shouldn't be too much to worry about. See, already we're getting started on these military factories. But I think once we have Sweden and Belgium, once the war begins, more or less, that's when I am going to start taking the oppose Hitler focus, and we're going to start getting the Kaiser in charge. I just realized I completely forgot to talk about what achievements we're going to be going for here. I'm going for monarchy is back in fashion, where I will bring back the Kaiser, and then I have to ensure that Italy is controlled by Victor Emmanuel by killing Mussolini, so we are going to assassinate Mussolini. That is done by taking, where is it? I have to go down, focus on the true enemy, so I'm definitely going to be going to war with the United Kingdom and France at some point, and coming down here to assassinate Mussolini. I actually was checking up on this because for some reason Hearts of Iron 4, well, honestly, it happens in a few Paradox games, but you have to I always feel if you're going to go for achievement in any Paradox game, you need to specifically look up the rules because sometimes the title is not clear. So it is not going to be enough to just bring back the Kaiserreich. Wilhelm II, pardon me, Willy, Kaiser Willy must be in charge when you assassinate Benito Mussolini. If you take too long and he dies and his son Wilhelm III is in charge, then what's going to happen is you won't get the achievement. The second achievement I want to get, now this is the harder one, is our other place in the sun. I must conquer an island in the Caribbean. Which of course means I'm going to be at war with the United States at some point, although I suppose I could get Jamaica from the United Kingdom. But yeah, this is an achievement run through and through. Okay, taking a look here, infantry equipment right now is going to take 185 days to fill up. Let's go ahead and now justify a war goal here. Now, check this out. We're going to justify on Switzerland first. Say I want Gotland. You got land and I want it. So we're going to need, let's see, something like that. Vastergotland. So this is going to take me 330 days for that war to start. Then I'm going to come over here to Belgium. Just find one of theirs. And it's going to take me 355 days. So the wars are going to start pretty close together. That's going to be the concept. And this is how I'm going to sneak by the world tension threshold that is going to cause these nations to be guaranteed. You see, the world tension is always cooling off. As you can see here, it's changing by 0.5% a month right now. So if you get this tension kind of high early, it's eventually going to fade away. Now, having said that, I don't think that I'm going to be spending any more political power, basically until the Kaiser is in charge. So we're going to be here a while. Sweden's justification is going to be done on April 3rd. Belgium's is going to be done on April 28th. They're going to be pretty close together, and I'm going to try to declare both of them at once so that, again, we do not get the guarantee from the U.S., from the United Kingdom and France and stuff, which just becomes really annoying really fast. So, autarky, let's go ahead and grab that. And you'll just work on our industry for a little while. Okay, so we've got almost a year. The tank deficit is not going to be finished by then. Support equipment will be all set by then. Infantry equipment will definitely be done by then, and artillery as well. Okay, so everything's looking pretty good right now. Let's go ahead and start using these research bonuses that I usually like to get later, but that's fine. I'm just gonna, again, just kind of have to live with it. 27 more days until these MEFO bills are done, and I'm gonna start getting more political power every day. I'm really looking forward to that. Or maybe I just had a thought. I'm not sure how this works when, in the context of the, restoring the Kaiserreich. Let me see here. No. We're going to ignore it. I said I was going to ignore it, and so I'm going to ignore it. So the war may not happen in this episode, or it might. I might just make this an extra long one, so that we can at least knock out this war between Belgium and Sweden. I'm going to have to see here. But we're just waiting now. Okay, come on. Let's knock these guys out. Come on. I just want to get them out. Get them out. All right, some military factories are done being constructed already. Let's bring more over here in the Rhineland. I'm gonna have to figure out what to do next soon. Belgium is building up its army a little bit, but it just doesn't have enough recruitable population, I think, to be a serious threat at any point. So since we're just standing around at the moment, let's go ahead and start figuring out what we're going to do with our Air Force here. I think we're going to want to prioritize getting it over the sea. Port strikes and so forth with all my tactical bombers. Get them involved. Really everybody. Everybody's going over the Baltic, because if we cannot cross, if we cannot beat this darn navy of the Swedes, then much of what we're doing right now is going to ultimately be for naught. Okay, autarky is done. Do I want to go for the coal? Get that synthetic refineries. That's going to be good for the tanks later on. Or do I just want straight up military factories? I think the straight up military factories is going to be better ultimately. Modifying the government. I could do this. Let me see here. We have our silent workhorse, but I'm going to lose it if I'm no longer fascist. So I think we might just leave that be. And I think we'll also save up for the mobile warfare expert, but that's really it. I'm going to be very limited with how much of my political power I'm spending at any given moment. All right, let it keep going, let it keep going. We're already in late August. Does the music seem low to you guys? Seems low to me. All right, come on, we're going to need 250. That daily army experience gain is going to be awesome. Maybe I should actually put these guys over here. All right, but these two divisions are ready to go. We'll go ahead and get them starting to train, so they're not just veterans anymore. I mean, not just regulars by the time the war actually breaks out. And we're going to put in charge of them Klucher, maybe? Or Student? Who do I want? Gudrun? No. Maybe Vaughn. Let's keep the Vaughns up. Put him in charge. And just train. Right, dispersed industry 1 is complete. Let's get down here to dispersed industry 2. Radio is also done. So now I want mechanical computing. Alright, we're really moving along here. Denouncing Belgian ideals. Those dangerous Belgian ideals. Maybe we can knock this battleship out before the war begins. Are there any more planes I haven't assigned? Yes, there are quite a few actually. Let's get them right here. There we go. My entire Air Force is over the Baltic Sea now. Surely that's going to be enough to get the job done. And I'll deploy more before the war actually begins. Planes, that is. Okay, we need a little bit more support equipment, and maybe throw another one towards the tanks. Chromium I'm a little low on. I think I can wait. That's for the... Oh, actually, no, I could just trade this off. Okay, let's get that chromium so we can get the battleship out. Alright, I think we got it. I'm feeling really good about it. Yeah, I'm feeling real good. We got it, I'm sure. Alright, Hermann-Göring work. Keep going. Get that fit. We gotta get that 5th research slot. We gotta get the technology. Gotta move, gotta move, gotta move. Alright. Angered by the posturing. It's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be a very interesting fight. Okay, we need to get the recon companies in here. Definitely. And I need to turn them into 20 widths soon. Okay, we can definitely get this elastic defense done before the war ends. And where's my tanks at? Yeah, I've got them over here by Belgium. We're going to send them in pretty fast. Von Bach here. Okay, and we're just waiting. We're just waiting. Oh, forgot about this. Mobile Warfare Expert. Good. Look at that. 91 days until we're done with the elastic defense. We're going to tear right through it. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Already in November. Yeah, it's going to be an extra long episode just so I can get the war happening. Spanish Civil War has not broken out yet. But I feel like the world tension is supposed to be dropping faster than this. Oh, it's minus 0.5% a month. My bad. Did they patch that? Strange. Alright, more military factories available. Let's go ahead and put them in the tanks. We need a little bit more oil. Let's talk with Venezuela. And here we go. We're already going to get our 5th research slot. Very happy about that. Now, once the research slot is done, I'm thinking the treaty with the USSR. And then start taking naval rearmament and naval effort. Because then that's going to save me time when it's time to focus on the true enemy. Of course, this is all just theoretical. I haven't tried this. It's purely theoretical. So it could be really good or really bad. We're going to find out. I should have used that other research bonus on the... I should have used it on the efficiency cap. That was a mistake. Alright, come on. Knock these battleships out. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Got a destroyer out here. Oh, improve worker conditions? No, we're just going to wait on things like that. Could go all the way up to extensive conscription now. I don't think it's really needed, though. Maybe Krupp. Although synthetic resources research time is nice also. Yeah, let's get that. Because I know Vili the Second is going to give me some bonuses, but certain things I think we actually can just keep for ourselves for right now. Like companies. There's not going to be companies that only work with the Nazis. At least not in Hearts of Iron 4. Not in the video game. Alright, everybody should be a vet now. Excellent. Very good. Also got us a little bit more that can let me create the infantry. Get it up to 20 width even. And we're just going to need to train a little bit. Alright. Let's keep going. Armored is going to be awesome already. Alright, we're already in February. We just got a couple months to go. Yeah, we're clipping along. We're clipping along here. Alright, research slot is done. The treaty with the USSR. Starting to have second thoughts about this. Let's go with the naval rearmament. I want to be ready. I want to be ready the instant that I want the Kaiser to be returned, and then we can immediately jump into focus on the true enemy. This is what I'm saying, basically. Okay, so we got our extra research slot now. Already working on the artillery. Infantry stuff is fine where it's at. Perhaps construction is going to be the way to go. Or do we want air support mission efficiency, I think. Alright. March. We're nearly there. Come on, everybody. Get trained up. Alright, he's ready to go. He's ready to go. The day of reckoning is at hand. What now? More oil? No, we need tungsten. Tungsten. 14% world tension. Still no Spanish Civil War in sight. At least right now. By the way, is it just me, or is Azana a little chunkier in his portrait than he was in real life? I'm not sure. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Alright, Japan's doing its co-prosperity sphere. We could go naval effort now. Is there any reason not to? Infrastructure construction speed, land ports. No. Yeah, let's get the naval effort. Alright, justification on Sweden is complete. We're going to still have that until June, which is plenty of time when you consider the Belgium War that's going to be coming. You know what, I just had this idea. I don't think I'm actually able to do this right now, but I'm going to try. Can we just sit behind the river here like this? Okay, yeah, it's saying we technically can't do that. Or wait a minute. Oh, I'm so dumb. These guys. Check this out. So we're going to just sit behind the Rhine like that. And we're going to wait. Because I want to focus on Sweden. Sweden's much bigger. It's a much bigger threat than Belgium. So I want to be focusing on this war first. But I also don't want to send my tanks across the Baltic Sea. I'm worried about what might happen to them. Alright, but Belgium will be done on the 28th. Come on now. Let's go. Come on. Alright, we have another one finished here. Let's put it towards, yeah, the tanks. That's the only thing I'm logistically behind on right now, right? No, we actually do have some support equipment problems. So if that's the case, let's do this instead. Got some more free civilian factories. And I could build more things here and here. Yeah, I know I'm building them in areas that I'm about to secede, that I'm about to allow the Belgians to take. And alright, justification is done. Declare this war. That puts me at 18. And declare that war. That puts us at 23. Go. Bring down the speed. And here it is. Alright, we've got our tanks on our side of the river. Germany is at war again, and so the excuse is going to be that, hey, this is why the wars happen. Italy wants to help us out. That's only going to raise the world tension, so I'm actually going to just ignore that entirely. And let's build some more infrastructure. I'm thinking maybe right here or here. Yeah. Alright, any more of these? Maybe the tank guy. More armor or better speed and reliability. Which one do I want to take here? I'm thinking mobile tank designer. Plus 10% reliability is pretty sweet. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. Okay, so let's leave them be. Alright, are we landing anywhere successfully? Hit the force attack. Alright, that's it. We're clear. So, we have a successful landing. Now, everybody, all you divisions, are going to come right over here. Now. Okay. Meanwhile, over here, they are occupying the Rhineland, so obviously the Belgians are the aggressors, and that's what we're going to say when it comes time for the trials and the atrocities and such. I'm kidding, of course. There's not going to be trials for winners. Yeah, all these other offenses are very clearly losing, but that's okay. They are distracting divisions from the other fronts. So this is ultimately a very good thing for me. Excavation is also a very good thing for me. And we're going to grab... It's only 1937 still. Maybe... No, not the signal companies. It's still too early for this. Air Doctrine is fine where it's at. I mean, I'm already working on it. Yeah, so let's get the construction. Plus, it's going to open up the next excavation for me. Alright, so now we've got these 15 boys here. We're going to bring them up. Make them aggressive. Go. That's it. Alright, looks like they just came up to the river, though, and stopped. The Belgians, that is. A little strange, but that's fine. I'm going to have you guys right here. Okay. We also need to change their color a little bit. Let's make him blue. Or maybe not blue. Let's make him a light green. Much better. Okay. Yeah, so the war has begun, and I think we're at least going to play this one out. And wait a second, I think they just left some space open right here. Let's try to pin them down here on the Rhine. And I think we can encircle these two divisions, funnily enough. Now up here in the north, things are looking really good. We still have a full 24 divisions. Just got another successful naval invasion here. Alright. It's looking good. It's looking very good. Alright. New national focus. Expanding dockyard facilities. No need for that. U-boat effort. I don't think so either. Because, yeah, we have to go down here to rebuilding the High Seas Fleet. And we don't want to block ourselves off of that. So I think now is as good a time as any to do the treaty with the USSR, and then after that, it's Rhineland time. Alright. Since the Belgians won't come to Germany, Germany will come to the Belgians. What is the problem here? Estimated planned value. Oh, we'll be fine. Actually, we're attacking into a city here. That's not fine. There we go. Wow, this is not doing it. How bad is the river? Jeez, that river crossing is bad. But we're already over it here in the south. Okay, so I think we can just leave that to its own devices. Now, I kind of have to be careful here. I actually don't want to defeat Sweden too quickly. Basically, I have to defeat Sweden and Belgium almost on top of one another. Alright, improved machine tools are done. We can also start to get more oil and things. Okay. Whoa, we got cut off here. Alright. Wow, it looks like Sweden actually did a naval invasion down here. Was not expecting that one. Okay, so it's fine. We're just going to come over here to Berlin. But now we seriously have to take care of things over here in Sweden. We have to capitulate them now. I guess that's the reason why Stockholm is wide open to me, because they have just abandoned their own country, it would seem. But alright, we got these guys coming down here to Berlin. They're going to be able to hold that. Belgium's actually the one that looks like it's giving me a little bit of trouble right now. Alright, so we took Stockholm. That's apparently not enough. Oh man, I'm going to have to go all the way up here to Lulea. Looks like it. Alright, now the thing that I'm worried about again is Belgium joining the Allies. I'm definitely taking more casualties than the Belgians are. Yeah, I really should have rethought that. Maybe I should have just rushed the border. I tried to get fancy. And this is what happens. Alright, let's hurry this up too. It's turned into motorized, just so they can move a little bit quicker. There they go. Now they're flying up the coast. Alright, we're going to have one of you pivot out here westward, just to kind of be a distraction and stop any... There it is. We're done. Alright, we've taken Sweden. It is ours. Now, we can bring you all down here and get you involved. against Belgium. Now, one thing I'm afraid is going to happen is that they will join the Allies right now. But I don't think the world tension thing is going to happen if... I don't think they're going to join the Allies just because tension is over 25%. I think they have to actually be over 50% before they're allowed to join a faction. So I should be alright, I think. Watch the pop-up right now. Belgium has joined the Allies. It's because I'm not super familiar with vanilla Hearts of Iron 4 because I play it so very little. And when I do, it's only because I'm going for an achievement like I am right now. Alright. Let's see. We don't have enough command power here to do a force attack. Let's, come on, let's keep pressing them here. Or very at least here. We gotta at least relieve these forces. Organization's getting kind of low. Alright, that's it. We got him. We got him. Alright. Now, what I need to do here with these tanks is we're going to bring them down here. They're still going to have to cross a river, but what I'm hoping is that I'll be in a position where I have enough momentum that won't be an issue. Alright, yeah, there we go. There we go. Alright, Panzers, get in position. How are my logistics looking? It's basically just the light tanks, but everything's looking much better now. And we should be able to make pretty quick work of them. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and change that to 5 speed. And we're going to have Manstein get cut loose. And there he goes. Right on the money. Yeah, we're going to get, if they get to Bitburg, and that's it. It's pretty much over. So now we are going to take this tile from them. And once we do so, they are cut off. They've cut off most of their army. Let's do this. And we're also going to have half of this army come over here as well. Like that. Wait, whoops. What's going on here? There it is. Something like this. There we go. We should be able to make, yep, we're making quick work of all their cities because their whole army is now in the Rhineland. There it is. Okay, so taking all states, it's going to include the Congo, right? Okay, I was just checking, you know, get that little bit of rubber and, you know, our place in the hot African sun. Alright, and the timing's working out nicely. The treaty with the USSR now is going to finish up, and now we're going to go into the opposing Hitler section of the plan. So, thanks for joining me. I'm Conquering History. Actually, you know, let's at least get to where the opposition to Hitler is going to start. Let's also try to get more planes and a lot more fighters. You know what, we're going to dump everything into fighters now, because I'm going to need every single one of them that I can when it comes time for the war against the United Kingdom. Yeah, I'm so far behind. I barely have more than 500 fighters, and they've already got approaching 2,000. World tension is also starting to rise incredibly fast. And so in the next episode, we will begin the opposition to Hitler. Thank you for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and please click the notification bell so you're always notified whenever a new episode in this series is going up. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next one. You all have a wonderful day. Bye.